Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock by Request, where it's a review of the movie Child's Play 3. And this little request comes to us from fellow YouTuber Reno Wheat. Well, it's 1998, and the old Good Guys toy factory is being reopened after being closed down for about 8 years. And of course, as you would expect, Chucky comes back to life. The CEO, Mr. Sullivan, is Chucky's first victim of the movie. So he decides to get on his computer to try and locate Andy, which he finds out that he is apparently going to a military school. So Chucky gets shipped to the military school, and instead of being taken directly to Andy, the box is given to a kid named Tyler, who discovers Chucky. And right off the bat, Chucky tries to play hide the soul with the kid. But of course, nothing goes well. Andy pretty much knows what Chucky's all about, but Chucky kind of sort of realizes that trying to get to Andy is not going to do much good. So he tries a couple more times to get to Tyler, while going on his little killing spree. And also in the movie, that there's supposed to be some sort of war games with some sort of paint guns. That, of course, goes wrong because Chucky winds up putting real ammunition into the paint guns. Well, there's at one point where Chucky wants to do a trade for a girl that Andy likes named Kristen for Tyler. So Tyler and Chucky go to a local carnival. Chucky tries to once again perform the ritual, but Andy winds up stopping him, and Chucky falls on a huge fan blade. Andy is then taken away by the police. Kristen goes to the hospital, and I guess Tyler makes it out okay. The movie stars Brad Dourif and Justin Whalen as Andy. So, why did this movie suck? Well, personally, I have no idea why. It's something Reno requested. I will say this much. There were a couple of things about this movie I thought were a little bit bad and pretty doggone annoying. The main one being the barber. He goes to cut all the boys' hair short, and he tells them, "You're bald." Obviously, somebody did not know how to teach this guy how to shave heads. And I will admit the kills in this movie were a little bit better than they were in part 2. But it did seem a little bit weird that this movie was taking place 7 or 8 years after the last one. But this movie came out in 1991, and somehow Chucky was able to get on the internet, which I'm not even sure if the internet was even around at that time, check out all kinds of information on Andy, where to find him, and all this other stuff. Justin Whalen, I was just not 100% convinced that he was a very good Andy. I think that's the only other downside of this movie. But other than that, I thought it was a fun movie. I thought it was really good. And although I will be honest with you, I found it a little bit strange that they decided to put Chucky in military school. That was a little weird. But they so far have not decided to put Chucky into space, so let's count our lucky stars. They haven't gone that far yet. So yeah, overall, I would say it's pretty decent. I liked it, and perhaps Reno, whenever he sees this video, he might explain why he didn't like it. Either he can do it in a video response, or he can put it in the comments below. But like I said, I enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to the next chapter in the series, Cult of Chucky, which, judging by the plot, it has nothing to do with the title, but I don't know. But I'm really looking forward to it, and so far in the Child's Play series, I can't say I've watched one that I hated the most, but again, I like them so far, and hopefully Cult of Chucky is going to be just as good as the previous 6. But there you guys have it, a review of Child's Play 3. If you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. If you got a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, fantasy horror movie that could have went anywhere in the series, but maybe not military school, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Special thanks to Reno for his request, and please go check out his channel and subscribe to him too. Until next time, everybody, as always, stay strong and rock on.